Alright, so I want to show you how to be able to hunt the jackpot on Dootron. I think the jackpot is really what makes Dootron even a little more interesting. The challenge with hunting the jackpot is you need to know that it's not the most optimal way to play. It's not the way that you're going to try to lose the least or whatever in most cases. But you want to, if your goal is like, okay, this is big enough, I want to try for it. One of the things you want to look at is the way you win the jackpot is you beat max rounds, you get more than 19 rounds, which is each card that flips is considered a round, or you go for highest odds. 393 odds is not impossible, and at some point it's worth it when to hunt this. I was trying to hunt it yesterday at 26,000, but it's going to keep going up. You may see this thing hit 100,000 or beyond. I think the highest I've ever seen it was like 1.2 million Tron, but that was they've revamped it since then, so I don't know if it will go quite that high. But in order to hunt the jackpot, you're going to be you've got two options. One is to go max rounds, and if you're going to go max rounds, you have to use a minimum of 30 Tron in order to be able to win the jackpot. So you can't play with 10, you can't play with 20. There's no reason to bet more than 30 if you're trying to go for the jackpot. You want as many options as possible with the jackpot. And if you want to play Dootron, I'll put a link down in the description or a link down in the comments bar. So what you do is you just click start. You'll get this confirmation. Come down, I always put until next login, accept. Alright, so we got a 5. So you go for the lowest number, because if you're just trying to go after the most rounds, you just go for the lowest number. You're not going to cash out your winnings no matter how high they get. You're just trying to go for the most rounds. So in this case, the lowest, the best odds, and you can do math, but you can also simply just look at 40 or 122 and you go up. Now if you've seen the rest of this playlist, this is part of a greater playlist on Dootron. If you've seen the rest of this playlist, you know there's certain cards that we cash out. This is very similar. For example, normally here is an 8. We would cash out if you're following the basic strategy that I lay out earlier in the playlist. But when you're hunting for the jackpot, you're not going to cash out. No matter what, you're going to keep going. So the lower number here is 81. Now, one of the videos I talk about the 8 being the most profitable card. That's only if it's the first card. And you may wonder why is the payoff 81 here and why is it 85 here if 8's right in the middle? Because keep in mind each round is playing under the assumption of one 52 card deck. So there's one card lower than 5 that's already came out. So that means there's slightly worse odds if you were to choose down. We're trying to go for 19 rounds, so we're just going to go the odds in our favor. And let's hope we're right. And this will be round 3 if we're right. Okay, we lost. See round 3. So let's try one more time, and then I'm going to show you another way to hunt for the jackpot. So it's an ace. We'll go down. This is round 2. We've got to get to round 19. Oh, we got a king. Okay. We got a 6, so where's our best odds? Lowest number is up. This will be round 4. See, 15 more rounds. We'll be at 19. We'll win 45,000 Tron, which is over $1,000 at this point in time, at the current Tron price. We'll come down. At some point in the future, that might be $2,000 or $3,000 because I do think Tron's going to go up in price. So now we'll be on round 5. I'll show you the other method here in a moment. Okay, that's good. Now we hit round 5, so the lowest odds is up, so we're going to click up. One of the things that happens, and they don't ever lay out exactly, I haven't found any proof. Okay, we lost that one. Every card after round 5, it's like a lottery system and you increase your chances of winning, but I haven't seen any explanation on how that works. So the only definitive way to win is to try to go for around 19. We didn't do it, obviously that was 2 attempts. The next way is right here. Excuse me. So the next way is right here, 393 odds. This is like if you did 30 times 393 or 394. That's what it means. So that means sometimes people aren't clear on what that means. Let me show you. You would end up having to win greater than 393.5. So we'll say 394. So 30 times 390. 30 times 394. Ultimately, you're going to have to get a payout of over 11,000 or right at 11,820 or more, basically to win. So how do you do that? Keep in mind, every card that you flip compounds your previous winnings. So this actually can grow kind of fast. That's not as big of a number as you think. It does take getting lucky though. And it's okay because you're using 30 Tron trying to win 45,000. So you're using the equivalent of about, 75 cents or so, trying to get $1,000 in current pricing, 1,000 plus actually. So I'll show you how to do with the odds. What you want to do is be very careful. I've watched videos where people try to do both. They'll start out going for rounds and they're like, oh, I can do this, and they can flip over here and start doing the odds. Set on one strategy and then go after that strategy. So here we're not going to choose high or low. We're going to choose the higher odds options. Now, what I personally like to do is just, you can do this any way you want to. I like to just start in order. I'll go hearts, spades, diamonds, clubs, red, and black. That's kind of how I do it, and I'll keep going. Now, I'm pretty sure if we could hit all 6 of those, I think that's going to get us over 393. But just to show it in practice, we'll see if it happens. And this is the method I was using last night. Okay, so we lost. So we'll try again. And last night I got all the way to diamond. But okay, so we're at jack. So then we'll choose heart. Hopefully it comes up soon, so this video is not too long. And this is purely a gambling strategy. Okay, so we'll start over. This is purely a gambling play. We're just trying to gamble it up. And I'm going to show you something totally brand new here in a moment. Go to hearts. Give us a heart, give us a heart. Bam, we got a heart. So notice that now we're at 3 times. So we're going to choose spade next. I just like to follow order. You can do it any way you want to, but I like to just go in order. We're going to go for spade next. Now here's the thing. If we go to a spade, we're going to basically get a little over 3 times that current profit right here. So we're going to be a little over 3 times that. So that will have us at 9x. And then if we go again, that'll get us at like 27 or 30x. And it just goes from there. So let's go here. Spade. Okay, so we lost. We'll try one more time. And it really doesn't matter what you do. I find that my personal preference is to go for the highest odds as fast as possible. So, for example, if this was a king like we had a while ago, one of the things I'll often do is just go up. Yes, you got a long shot to hit an ace, but if you hit an ace starting out, it's like, I want to say it's like 1,200 or whatever. I mean, it's a lot, from 30 to 1,200. So you're well on your way to getting there if you were to hit that ace. So in this case, we'll just do the heart. Or if it was a 3, sometimes I'll click down for the 2. Yes, it's a long shot, but it's a long shot that you're going to win the 45,000. Again, this is just gambling. This is just hunting for the jackpot. You're not expected to win a whole lot. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we got a heart. I'll go heart. I always like to be methodical and just have a system. Got an ace. Again, the only time that I deviate from my method of heart, spade, diamond, club, and then colors, the only time I deviate from that is if I get a king, usually I'll go up, or if I get a 3, usually I'll go down. Sometimes with a queen I'll go up, sometimes with a 4 I'll go down. Again, it's not a winning method, it's just about trying to get, it's using as few cards as possible to break this 393 as quick as possible. Alright, thank you so much for watching. In my next video, I'm actually going to show you, well, I told you I would show you something brand new, so let me get to that in a moment. In my next video, I'm going to show you, or you know what, I'm not going to do a video in this playlist, but I'm going to do a video up in the cards. I'm going to add a video that you can watch showing you why you should freeze Tron. A lot of people don't understand why you should freeze Tron for energy and bandwidth. Some people don't even know what that is. I have a video on how to freeze Tron, but I'm going to show you, if you're playing these dApps, exactly why you should be freezing Tron. So stay tuned. I'll be putting that video out next, and I'll also include a link up here in the cards. By the way, newest dApp alert launches tonight. If you don't know about this, it's TronCrush. We're going to be mining for dividends. It's going to be here. I think it's going to be, that says one day. I thought it was going to be tonight. That should be, hang on, let me just double check this. Yeah, it should be, oh, I'm sorry, tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. I'm getting confused. I'm glad I looked at that. Tomorrow night, the 25th at midnight. Okay, good. So if you haven't already registered, you need to register. They'll put a link down in the description. You need to register your wallet if you're going to mine this or you're going to play this. What I like about TronCrush is I think Dootron, I think it's going to be a slow, consistent earner because of this jackpot. And if you like jackpots with TronCrush, there's going to be 2 jackpots, a mega jackpot and a crush jackpot. So, and we're going to be able to mine it. We get a 0.1 mining bonus in the first 24 hours if you go ahead and register your wallet. All you have to do is click in the link down below and click register, and you'll be registered. If you watch this video at some point in the future, this launch has already happened. No worries. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I'm always talking about what's coming up next and what's coming up new in the Tron dApp space. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.